The Armenian opposition's demonstrations resumed Thursday and numerous citizens continued their sit-in inside tents that are pitched at Republic Square in Yerevan. These people are demanding the resignation of Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan and his government. The opposition had announced Wednesday that they would block the government building Thursday to prevent Pashinyan and other members of the cabinet from entering the building and holding a cabinet session. Thursday morning, citizens encircled the government building, but the government officials managed to enter the building and the cabinet meeting was held. Later, citizens marched to the building of the Prosecutor General's office, where they demanded that the Prosecutor General open a criminal case and detain Pashinyan. During the protest in front of the government building, demonstrators were chanting "Nikol the traitor, Armenia without Nikol," and "Shame." They also threw eggs at the building. The police had formed a human chain in several rows in front of the main building of the government since Thursday morning, and they were wearing helmets and holding shields. A woman was injured during the scuffles. The Azerbaijanis are currently in Chernobyl village. Demarcation works are being carried out, Armenia's Chernobyl village mayor Nikol Pashinyan told NEWS.am Thursday morning. They are in front of 12 houses on the highway. They are measuring. It's them, the Russians, our border guards, Pashinyan said, noting that the new Armenian-Azerbaijani border had not been finalized at the sector yet. In case of drawing this new border by GPS and the motorway, this village will be divided into two parts, and 12 of its houses will pass to the Azerbaijani side. Earlier, the Chernobyl village mayor had stated that they would fight in every way to keep the village completely Armenian. Border positioning works are taking place in Sunik province. This positioning has some nuances and difficulties, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan said at Thursday's cabinet meeting of the government. According to him, there are two villages in connection with which certain issues may arise. Pashinyan added that these issues can lead to certain painful situations, but he assured that the government would provide adequate compensation to the affected Armenian citizens and their interests will be fully protected. The bodies of another 8 Armenian servicemen were found Wednesday during the search operations in the Hadrut and Jabrayil regions of Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh. The search now continues in Hadrut, Shushi and Jabrayil regions in the Zangilan area. The bodies of 1,069 fallen Armenian servicemen have been retrieved so far. President Armenia has signed a decree appointing Ardak Beglarian as Chief of Staff of the Artsakh Nagorno-Karabakh President, the Office of the President reported. Prior to this appointment, Beglarian held the position of Human Rights Ombudsman of Artsakh. Russia has hopes for international efforts to determine the status of Nagorno-Karabakh. Chairwoman of the Federation Council of the Federal Assembly of Russia, Valentina Matvienko, told reporters. The important thing is that the territories that belong to Azerbaijan and were stated in international documents have been returned. This goes to show the major role that Russia played, Matvienko said, adding that Russia has not allowed further escalation of tension and more casualties.